Welcome back. It's Magic Dad with another episode of the Supreme League of Patriots. And we got everything we needed from last time. We're going to use the door then.
There are strict parking regulations in New York City, and you don't get underground parking out here.
In fact, the only time you see someone with off-street parking, it's usually the result of a failed vehicular homicide.
Yes. Okay, look.
I can remember getting into a lot of trouble setting off a hydrant like this when I was a kid.
I thought the city allowed kids to open fire hydrants during periods of hot weather.
Yeah, that's what they say. But you should see how the firefighters react when you actually open them up. Then it's all, "Don't unplug my hose, you freaking moron." They get very uncool, dude.
Gee, I wonder why.
Perhaps they felt that cooling down wasn't much of a priority at the time.
Easy for you to say. When you're standing on the sidewalk outside Mario's Deli and fire is gutting the whole building, it's pretty damn hard to stay cool.
True.
These parking meters aren't in use anymore. The city decided they were unnecessary.
Yeah,
No bugger around here can afford a car.
exactly. Okay, so what's in the alley? Garbage.
The trash problem isn't getting any better.
No kidding.
It would help if people would at least make an effort to recycle or even make compost.
I don't think you can make compost from used needles and beer bottles.
Good point.
Touché.
It's a red bandana. There's a lot of gang activity in this part of town. Perhaps whoever dropped this wants to get out of the gang.
Either that or someone mugged a mutant turtle.
That's a possibility.
Looks like another kid from the neighborhood is missing.
Do you think it could be the work of the Pied Piper?
If it is, I wish he'd do something about all the bloody rats first.
Yeah.
It appears to be a poster of a monkey smoking a cigarette.
It's probably an abstract poster for a local rock group.
Probably.
Either that or the restrictions on tobacco advertising have made the marketing people desperate.
That actually is kind of funny. Examine it.
It's a half-empty can of gasoline.
So at current market prices, this can has a value of $109.
Oh, geez. We'll take it.
We don't have a car, so we have no real use for gasoline.
Also, with the economy the way it is, you're more likely to get mugged for gas than sneakers.
Good point.
This fine piece of work belongs to the super. He's renovating it so it looks as good as the day it rolled off the production line.
So far, he's only got it looking as good as the day it was T-boned by a Hummer out on Route 6.
Of course you would say that. You're always ragging on American cars.
I don't think European cars are better than American cars. I just think they're good at different things, that's all. American cars are good at going fast in a straight line. European cars are good at going around corners without a wheel falling off and the gas tank exploding. Horses for courses, I say.
Ooh. Okay, well, where do I get out of there? There's nothing else I can really click on, is there? No, there is not. So, let's go to the map. I guess we have to go to the precinct. I hope that's where we work. Oh, jeez.
Did you have to do that?
Of course I did. Can't very well go into work dressed as a comic book superhero. Doesn't present a very professional attitude to work.
Good point.
I mean, did you have to get changed in a phone booth?
What's wrong with that? A lot of superheroes get changed in phone booths.
Yes, but most wait for the lady making a call to finish first.
Yeah, that's a good point. Examine the squad car.
I know it's kind of childish, but I'd love to drive one of these with the lights blazing and sirens blaring.
I've seen you drive. You should always have lights blazing and sirens blaring.
Woohoo! Okay, I guess we're going to go in. Tech room door. Examine.
That's Sam. She's a detective with the NYPD.
She's kind of our boss, in the sense that no one else in the precinct wanted to have to speak to us, and she drew the short straw.
She has a body like a memory foam pillow. No matter how often you manhandle it, it always returns to its original shape.
Or in this instance, no matter how often someone else manhandles it.
That's just a little bit too TMI there, dude. Let's take Sam.
I wish.
Carl's been trying to pick her up since the day he met her. Unfortunately, she doesn't like his liberal attitudes to life. She's slightly to the right of Genghis Khan.
And we're a couple of bleeding heart liberals. At least, that's what Sam always calls us.
It's safe to assume she calls us other things when we're out of earshot.
Gotcha. Let's speak to her.
Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in at such short notice.
We were happy to help.
He was happy to help. I was bloody annoyed to do it.
I know you guys had plans today. The America's Got Superpowers auditions.
Yeah, I'm hoping that a big talent agent will spot me when it airs on TV.
Whereas last time he got spotted on TV, it was just his social security fraud investigator.
Awesome.
Well, I promise you this won't take long. I just need those interviews transcribed and then you can get off.
Is everything okay? You said on the phone you had an urgent personal matter to take care of.
Yeah, everything's fine. My sister came down with something and she needs me to collect the kids from school and fill a prescription for her.
What do you think of superheroes?
Superheroes are cool, huh? I bet you'd have a lot more respect for me if I was a superhero.
Screw superheroes. They have no respect for the law. They ignore rapists and serial killers because there's more publicity in tackling bank robberies and street crime. Most of all, they don't care what happens to the law enforcement officers when they take their tights off and go home for the night. Who's looking out for us?
I'm always watching your ass.
I know. It's the reason I stopped wearing tight leather pants.
Ouch. Would you date a superhero?
Have you ever dated a superhero?
I had a few dates with Captain Lightning.
Is it true he can run 10 times faster than a normal man?
Oh, he does everything 10 times faster than a normal man.
Ouch.
Burn. I think Captain Lightning needs some aloe for that burn. About our assignment.
So you said on the phone you want us to transcribe some interviews?
Yes, it shouldn't take more than an hour at the most.
Why don't you shove brooms up our asses? We could sweep up while we work.
Mel, don't exaggerate.
Excuse me. You could fit a carpet shampooer up yours anyway.
Aye. What a jerk.
Hey Sam, how about you let me buy you a drink after work?
No, I'm just gonna go home, soak in a warm bath, and then watch a feel-good movie.
Oh, we watched one of those last night. This hot babe had her washing machine break down, and this plumber, he had the biggest...
No, mate, that's not what she means by a feel-good movie.
I'm talking about wholesome entertainment. A chick flick.
Oh, we tried to get one of those, but the ones with just chicks are always the first ones rented out.
No. 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 That's just wrong. Okay, where are the interviews?
Where are the interviews?
They're on SD cards. There are 2 on my desk, but the third one was needed for a camera. The camera has subsequently gone missing.
Lovely.
That's convenient. When Internal Affairs is asked to investigate allegations of police brutality, the recording of the interview is nowhere to be found.
For God's sake, Melvin, not everything is a conspiracy. Someone probably just forgot to put it back when they finished with it.
So you just want the interviews processed on the workstation and transcribed into text?
Yeah, a few things came up in the interviews that I'd like to run against our databases. It's probably nothing, but it doesn't hurt to try.
I'm game for that.
Especially when someone else is doing all the donkey work.
Leave everything to us.
We understand what we have to do.
Okay.
All the best to your sister.
Huh? Oh, right. Thanks, guys.
That just seems phony, though.
This desk belongs...
Now I come to think of it, it's a bit odd that Sam's desk is out here with the others. Don't lieutenants usually have their own offices?
Yeah, but Sam refused to take one. She told the captain that she didn't want to distance herself from her detectives. She didn't want them to think she was unapproachable, or that she was management after...
That sounds like Sam. I've always said she's a loyal colleague.
Also, it's much easier to throw things at people from out here.
That makes sense. Okay, where's the SD cards? Yeah, okay.
Also,
Smartphone, take.
I can't think of...
just as well, Sam's installed a new app which automatically...
Just me? How can the phone possibly know it's my...
Dunno, perhaps it scans the screen for saturation. Did I mention that as well as sounding an alarm, it also... I knew I forgot to...
Well, oh, there's SD cards. Take those.
These must contain the interview.
Yeah, do you want to let me hold on to them though? I still have vivid memories of lending you my USB drive.
It still worked, didn't it?
Yeah, once we got all the sour cream out of it.
Yeah. Let's use the tech room door. Get this done so we can get to our interview. Okay, examine.
This is Jamie, my workstation. It's the main administrative terminal for the entire network in this precinct.
You named your workstation? That's kinda lame, dude.
This from the guy who gave names to his nipples. At least my workstation is functional.
True. Examine.
That's strange. This box isn't meant to be here.
How can you know that?
I've memorised the location of every box in this room.
Dude, that's a bit sad.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have much choice. A magical fairy keeps leaving half-eaten cream-filled sponge cakes in the boxes on my shelves. If I don't find them, they go off and the whole room is full of fumes.
Ew.
Really? Imagine that.
Take it. We're gonna take the box.
Shall I have a look and see what's in this box you don't recognize?
Please do. If it turns out to be another Foxhound operative sneaking into the building, the boss will have my guts for garters.
Yeah.
No special ops, guys. But there is a camera and a whole bunch of file folders.
It's probably that idiot Profarci. He keeps mistaking my office for the evidence locker.
So this could be that camera that Sam said had gone missing.
Oh.
It could well be. I don't know
That's
why
what
they
I
keep
was thinking,
Profarci
but-
on. He only ever appears in the office briefly and then he's gone again. Yet somehow he still manages to screw everybody else's work up. One of these days I'll frame him for taking kickbacks just to get rid of him.
Do it. Let's use it.
Mel, do you
Do you remember the last time I let you use my workstation? When I got back on it, I had replacement cursors, toolbars for everything from the Vienna riding school to the cast of Avenue Q, and a purple gorilla trying to make me laugh. If I want a purple gorilla trying to make me laugh, I'll ask you to put the costume back on again.
Your computer looked so boring.
Yeah. But
If you want to
I'm
use the
just,
computer,
bonsai
just
buddy.
be specific about what you want to process and I'll do it for you.
okay, can we get this started? Let's get this done.
Mel, what do we need to do to transcribe?
Best case scenario, we just put the card in and let the software do its work.
Let's see if it does it.
As simple as that? Wow. If people keep designing intelligent software, it could put people like you out of a job. Then where would you be?
Standing behind you in the welfare line. As long as evolution keeps designing idiots, there will always be a need for people like me. That's strange. The workstation just restarted.
Oh, sorry. I was leaning on the power switch.
I rest my case. Okay, the first interview is processing now. That'll be fine. The second one looks to be in Spanish, though.
Is that a problem?
If we use the traditional transcription software, we'll be here all day. The one on my workstation does have a Spanish module, but I never got around to installing it.
Lovely.
So we need to find the Spanish software module.
Or give up all hope of making the auditions, yeah.
Okay. Examine in the tray.
It's my in tray. It's where all the mail addressed to the systems administrator gets put.
Okay.
After the mailroom boy opens anything which looks like money and stamps on anything which looks high-tech.
I expect it's because he knows I'm onto his secret. He's a covert operative for the CIA, and he's intercepting important communications for the suits back at Langley.
Gotcha.
Yeah, either that or he knows it was you who backed the forklift into his brand new Verano.
I guess that's also possible.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Where would the module be? Can I... Go to major case then.
This notice board contains an assortment of notices and reports on a wide range of NYPD-related subjects. There's everything from a softball team roster through to a 30-year-old E-fit.
Did I make the softball team this year, Mel?
No, mate, sorry.
That sucks.
Oh man, I really thought I was gonna make it this year. Why do you think they left me out?
I don't think it was about ability, mate, so much as strategy. This year they're aiming mostly for guys who hit the ball without letting go of the bat.
Okay.
Outside this window is the NY...
I can see Sam's Lexus and
How do you know?
it's parked on top of a pan. This year they picked 12 officers from the 5 boroughs to model for the calendar. All proceeds go to the NYPD Widows and Orphans charity.
That's cool.
This is still set to March, but it's April now. Why hasn't someone turned the page over?
Sam felt that the April photo was inappropriate for a public place.
Inappropriate? What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. The officer featured for April, well, it's not his baton he's holding.
Yeah.
This
Okay. Will we find what we need out here, maybe? Examine the phone booth.
It's a public phone.
Is that a pucker print?
It's a very small space in there. You tried changing out of a pair of tights without...
Yikes. Okay. I am stumped where I can go. No, I didn't want to go back outside. Take the phone booth.
And it's not likely to. The only reason to make a call to a phone booth these days is to call your dealer. And most dealers prefer to work a little
Okay. Take the car.
I don't think Sam would appreciate it if we took the...
If you took that squad car and Sam found out about it, it would definitely be an emergency.
Ah. Annoying. I can't find the... Examine it.
This is a pretty nice camera.
Haven't you half-inched enough this month? Someone's going to realise you're pilfering that antique card table in the chief's private office sooner or later.
How did you know I was working on pinching that?
One of the legs has been sawn off.
I thought they'd notice if I took the whole thing at once. Hey, there's an SD card in here. It could be the one Sam wanted us to transcribe.
Terrific, whip it out then.
Okay. Let's see if we can get lucky and find it.
That's strange.
Yeah, I know.
I've met... I don't...
Maybe it's in here.
Dude, there's a packet here which feels like it might have a DVD in it.
Has it been horrible?
No, it's perfect.
Strange. The mail boy must have missed...
Awesome. And there we are. Examine it.
This padded envelope was in the in tray on Mel's desk. I always feel a slight...
It wasn't very bloody exciting when the hospital sent your stool sample back return of post because you'd forgotten to put it in the plastic cup.
That was
Woman
funny.
from UPS has never spoken to me since.
I don't blame her. At least it was UPS and not USPS. Use the Jiffy bag.
Hey, look! It's the Spanish language module for your transcription software.
Okay.
Great. Although I was secretly hoping it was Holly Does Hoboken.
Let's get this stuff done.
As I explained, we can't transcribe this in...
Couldn't we just...
Remember when we went...
I...
Okay, oh, okay. I know.
This DVD contains the Spanish language module for...
This from the man who bought After Earth on DVD and Blu-ray.
I only bought the Blu-ray because the DVD player scratched and spat out the DVD.
I think it was trying to tell you something.
Kill it! Okay, There we are. Okay. Use that.
No, the level design is uninspired, the load times are horrendous. It's horribly misogynistic, and the humour is incredibly juvenile. I don't care if you have been waiting 15 years for it to be released. You should have waited forever.
Oh. Well, can you install the Spanish language module instead?
Sure.
Yay!
Okay, done.
Habla español.
Can we transcribe the second interview now?
Ugh.
We can. I'll just queue it up and it'll be transcribed automatically by the software.
Okay, get cracking on that.
Cool.
Of course, there is a manual tweaking option for fine-tuning, but I doubt Sam will need anything that specific.
That manual tweaking option opens up a world of temptation.
Yeah, it's the
Wow.
Spanish for please stop beating me with that rubber hose.
Okay, Alan. Use it.
Do you think this...
If it isn't, this
The card is jammed in here
push, don't...
Alright, alright.
I always figured she'd be a bossy cow.
You're not wrong, bud. She never let up. Let me take my hose off first. Are you sure it's supposed to be that color? What the hell are you doing back there?
I don't want to know.
I got the card out. You were right. I was supposed to push instead of pull.
I'll bet that's a great relief to Lucy.
Poor Lucy. Okay, last one.
This transcription software could have lots of other applications, don't you think?
Like what? Subtitles for films and TV?
Yeah, but think bigger. You could get it to transcribe football matches, and then you wouldn't have to pay commentators.
No, see, it only transcribes what people say. Audio recognition. It can't describe what's happening in the video, you pillock. Even if it
I
could
was about to hurt
recognise what was
myself.
happening and somehow describe it, it would just be a dull, monotone voice describing everything in tedious detail.
So only slightly better than Jim Buck.
Fair point.
Is it finished transcribing?
No, but it doesn't need any more human intervention. When Sam comes back into the office, the results will be waiting for her.
Awesome.
That's all three done now, right?
Indeed, our slave labour is over for the day.
It's only an extra hour of work.
Only an extra hour? That's more than we've done all month.
Oh, 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 oh. Burn. They're lazy. So, we got that done. So now we can go to the edition. So we will do that next episode. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time when we play some more Supreme League of Patriots. Bye for now.